Today I played with GitHub Copilot and Burp MCP server. So I would like to show you what I did and how I was playing with it. Okay, quickly let me explain you. So initially I have written a script in Node.js where it is intentionally vulnerable to cross-site scripting. So initially I started with writing the lines of code, and later I took the help of this GitHub Copilot, and I asked it to I want to send HTML file as a response with the user input, so correct it accordingly. So initially I made a simple script, and later I asked it to correct it, and later it improvised. Here we are taking the user input, which is called as the name, and directly we are appending it to HTML file within this, and we are sending this file as a response. So basically it is vulnerable to cross-site scripting. Now let me ask this whether it is able to detect this vulnerable code or not. Right. Now let me use another model, which is GPT-4o. Scan this code for vulnerabilities. When I scan the same with GPT-4o, it is saying that there is a XSS vulnerability, and also there is a error information disclosure. So it was able to identify this vulnerability, right? Okay, that is okay. That's we already know this will scan and find out the vulnerability. And along with this, I would also like to show you recently Burp has released one MCP server. Okay, so I have installed that MCP server here in my Mac OS, and I can communicate with this MCP server via this Copilot. Okay, that setup and everything I will show you in my next videos, how we can install the MCP server, and how we can talk to that MCP server, and how we can play with Burp Suite using that MCP server. I will show you in next videos. But for this video, let me show you something. Now I'll ask, since I have set up the MCP server and I have placed that configuration into this Copilot, now I will ask something to it. Let's see. So I'm selecting it in agent mode. Okay, now I will ask, based on this code, can you please form me a request in Burp Repeater so that I can do my dynamic analysis there. Okay, let's see whether it is able to form a kind of request from this code. See, it is creating one repeater tab. Let me see that. Wow, see, it formed a request on behalf of us. Let me try to send it out. Okay, see, hello test it was giving me. Okay, can you send it to intruder and uncheck whether it is vulnerable to accesses or not? Let's see that whether it is working or not. Okay, request to test XSS vulnerability. I'll set up a request with XSS payloads targeting the name parameter. Okay, intruder configuration. Here is how to proceed with testing. Parameter Burp Intruder, you will see the position markers around. Okay, the application is likely to enable XSS because okay, nice. Let me see whether it is creating an intruder for us or not. Oh, nice. It is created an intruder, and it is also already selected this parameter. Now suggesting me few XSS payloads. Burp Intruder seal the position markers around the test value in name parameter for the payload set. Use this common accesses. Okay, so I'll just simply copy this and simply paste it here. Okay, now the application is likely to vulnerable accesses. Look for these indicators in the intruder errors. Sponges will be reflected. Okay, now let me send this. So it instructed me to copy those payloads and do this attack. Okay, see here we are able to perform that, right? Everything I have done using these prompts, right? So while you are developing any kind of code, you can use it Copilot to check for any vulnerabilities in your development, and also you can able to form a request out of that code, and you can do your dynamic analysis also. So